today is Mother's Day and I had this beautiful idea this morning that I was going to make this fabulous video about motherhood and the intersection of farming, and I'm after spending the morning chasing a toddler, chasing a cat around the farm and trying to keep her safe. So social media is so fake. Now, don't get me wrong, farming and motherhood definitely going hand in hand and I absolutely love it. But just sometimes it's not all these beautiful curated images that you see online. The reality is not that fabulous. Genuinely, some days I can feed this whole shed of calves, no bother. Our little one will just potter away, she'll like help me, she's like, we got this, mama, like let's do this together. And then some days I am pushing it to even feed one calf on a bottle. So it's just, you don't know what's going to happen, and that's okay, because if farming has taught us anything, it is that everything is a season. And when we're in the thick of it like we are now during calving in springtime, we are like, okay, in a couple of months we're going to be milking in our shorts, it's going to be the summertime, it'll be beautiful weather, hopefully it won't still be raining, and it's just a season. So I suppose motherhood is kind of the same in a way, and I'm so glad that farming has taught me that everything is a season. The hard seasons don't last, the good seasons don't last, they all just come around. I think there are a couple of reasons why family farming works so well, and one of them is that other family members can pick up the slack. So when I say other family members can pick up the slack, I basically mean Padraig can pick up the slack, because that's exactly what he's done for the last 2.5 years. Obviously, before we had our daughter, I was full-time completely on the farm. We were both full-time together and that was great. But then once we had her, I had to back off a little bit. It has been great to see how the farm has adapted so well to our change in family and how things, you know, grow. And in some ways, yes, farming is hard, and at the moment we're locked up with TB, and to be honest, we're all absolutely wrecked. But in another way, it's like, I wouldn't be doing anything else. Wow, these calves are hungry. The other side of family farming is like the way that family helps out, especially in busy seasons on the farm. So like, for instance now, Padraig's dad John, he could be checking stock. He checks the stock every day on the out farm. He could be calving cows, feeding newborn calves, cleaning cubicles. Like, all of those jobs we would have to do ourselves if it weren't for him. And then Padraig's mum as well, like, she gives us a huge help there with our little one. If things are like particularly busy on the farm and we just need to blitz through and just get jobs done, like, she'll take her for a couple of hours, no bother. They get on like a house on fire, and she's a mighty woman for reading, doing everything with her. Some days we have the time and the space, obviously, to have her here on the farm with us, but on the days that we don't, like, Padraig's mum really is a massive help. another major help this spring has been my youngest sister, Roisin. We sat down and we looked at the springtime and we realised with all of the extra work coming up upon us that we could probably do with a little bit more help. And that could look like hiring somebody to work on the farm with us. But obviously we went down with TB in the middle of January and the time between getting the test results and starting to calve was quite short. So we were like, we'll have to train somebody else in on the farm. But if we can free me up a little bit, at least I'd be able to, you know, give a better hand on a farm. It just kind of worked out perfectly that Roisin is between jobs at the moment. And we've basically hired her as like an au pair. So she does loads of cooking, cleaning, yeah, looking after our little one as well.
Swimming. 6.
And we set up the IBC tank with water for down here and the meal. So I'm gonna check and see. I think you're happy enough, are you? Glass of water. That's a meal. This is my 4th time trying to record this section because these just not working. But anyway, what I was trying to say was Roisin is a mighty woman for cooking and cleaning, and I knew coming up to the springtime that like I still wanted our little one to be on the farm and with us and give us a hand. Well, give us that's hilarious, give us a hand, she's 2.5. But I just needed someone to like take the pressure off in terms of like keeping the house and cooking, and with having everyone rowing in like Roisin, with Padraig's mum helping looking after her, with John on the farm. Like it's a team effort, and I just don't want anyone to watch these videos and, you know, obviously you mainly see me and Padraig and cameo appearances from Morgan and Kieran, but like it's a team effort, it really is, and I think that's what makes family farming work so well.